Hi, I'm Austin Alexander. And I'm a KCD lifer. It feels very complete. I feel like this has been the past 14 years here. I feel like I'm closing a major chapter. I've had very similar friends along the way. A third of my class at least has been here kind of the whole time with me. So it feels very kind of roundabout, very completed. I always loved Exploremore. That's kind of like one of my fondest memories. It was the day that everyone looked forward to all year in lower school. And then middle school, I really enjoyed, especially my 7th and 8th grade years, because COVID kind of interrupted the earlier parts. I would say 8th grade was, at the time, the most fun year I had at KCD. I loved like freshman and sophomore year football was a blast. We did like team trips to St. Louis, and then like lacrosse all through has been a blast. And senior year has taken the crown of the most fun I've ever had at KCD. It was a lot of fun going to the state championship for football. Like, that was a big day, everyone was there. We all packed out, it was freezing cold, but it was still a really good time. Senior retreat was really special, and I feel like I made a lot of great memories and bonded with a lot of people. It's been the most fun 4 years of my life, for sure. One person I always come back to is my first grade teacher, Mr. Cohen. I wasn't, I was maybe a little bit, I've been told of a troublemaker or loud in classes or easily distracted, and I feel like he really helped me a lot. I feel like he really shaped me even from early on, and first grade was kind of like a big year for me. I felt like I found my friends that I really enjoyed being around, and I felt like I got better at reading, and I remember all of it. He tutored me after school a lot of days. And then fast forward through middle school, the football coaches were really involved. Coach Long really involved, with our weightlifting starting early. And that was something we kind of learned through sports, was how to be a man, or how to have that brotherhood, that mentality, how to work together with others. I felt like that really came through a lot of the teachers and coaches I've had. So I did basketball and soccer, cross, football, golf, all from 5th grade through senior year at one point or another. And you can play all of them together. There's not really any boundaries for you. Now I'm down to just finishing up lacrosse season. This will be my last season of sports here. And then I also have done the school ambassador program. I've refitted student council. I've put my foot in a lot of different camps, and they've all been a lot of fun. I took a piano class first trimester of senior year, and then I started to play a bunch on my own after that. One trimester class ended, and so I kept playing, and then I played for the entire upper school really recently, and I came on the stage and I could hear everyone, all of my friends down in the front row saying, I didn't know Austin played piano. Because I guess, everyone, they all knew I played lacrosse and football, but I was kind of a surprise to everyone, so I thought that was really cool. I think I have a very special class. I'm sure every class says it, that they're one of the best to ever come through. I feel like we really are. There's a lot of different people. We have a great group of athletes. Obviously, it was the first state championship for football. Our girls win state championship lacrosse pretty much every year. And then we also have people like Caden, who just got this huge Amazon scholarship and internship for coding. So there's really a lot of different. We have a band that has started with Miller and Colt, Highway 22, and they crush it. So there's a lot of different people, and it all comes together really nicely. It's really cool. My mom graduated obviously quite a few years ago, and then I've had 2 older sisters come through, and it really is unique. We're all connected, and we all have experienced the same thing. Both of my sisters knew what I was going to do on senior retreat, never told me, so then they called me right after, how is this? So knowing that they've all experienced very similar things, this is kind of like a rite of passage. So next year I'm going to the University of Georgia, very excited, and I plan on majoring in finance. I feel over-prepared. I have been told, even by some, that college is easier than the classes you'll take here. The freedom that we have at KCD really moves the needle, I think, for a lot of people coming here. Free periods are everything. Free periods will get you through a day where you have 3 stacked AP classes and a couple of tests. Knowing you have free at the end of the day, or you have free the next morning and you'll have an easy morning, it changes everything. And especially senior year, when you can sign out, and you can possibly have 2 frees. Like there'll be a day where I'll have 2 frees and then a test, and I'll be able to study the entire time and prepare. It changes everything. And I think it really will relate to college a lot, because I'll have a lot of gaps between classes and a lot of time where I just kind of got to figure out what I want to do. And having that here already is kind of perfect. I'm so excited for college and to meet all the new people I'm going to meet, but I don't think I can ever replace the relationships that I've made at KCD. It's going to be really, really weird not having those people around me all the time. They're who I'm with during the day, after school and sports, on the weekends who I'm hanging out with. It's going to be really weird to have a new group of people, fresh new faces. I'm excited, but it is going to be a big change. And I'm definitely gonna have to visit all my friends at their colleges all the time.